A quick glance at our map tonight shows very quickly that most of the nation's worst weather has been confined to the northern tier of states. An area of snow showers, some of locally heavy, are still in progress along through most of the eastern Great Lakes. They'll be fading out of the picture tomorrow, however. A belt of cloudiness runs from the Great Lakes on westward to the Pacific Ocean. But the main weather maker tonight is a new blizzard which is starting to develop over the northern Rockies and is now moving through the northern plains. Cold wave warnings along with blizzard warnings are out for both of the Dakotas and portions of Minnesota, and temperatures will drop very cold there within the next 24 hours. They were quite cold there this morning. International Falls was down to 27 below, but Fairbanks again had the coldest that we know of, at least 53 degrees below zero. Down our way, there's still a bit of cloudiness and a few light sprinkles of rain along through the lower southeast coast and through the Keys. That cloudiness will start to thin out tomorrow. Elsewhere, however, generally fair weather prevails through the southeast, and although it will be another very cold night again along through portions of the southeast, frost should be mainly restricted to the extreme northern portions of our state, and little or no frost is expected in central Florida. Tomorrow, a warming trend should start by afternoon. Strong southwesterly winds are causing a definite warming trend to take shape out over the central and southern plains, and an area of California today had persistent haze and smoke, reducing visibility considerably throughout much of the west coast area. Tampa, our radar now shows no showers anywhere within its maximum range of 215 miles. Current Tampa temperatures 52 degrees, St. Petersburg Clearwater Airport 55, humidity 62%. The barometer at our studios is 30 and 21/100 inches and is rising. Channel 13's wind measuring system shows mostly north-northeasterly winds at about 6 miles an hour. And our forecast calls for continued fair, rather cold tomorrow morning, 42, high tomorrow 71, low the following morning 50. That's the latest on the weather picture. More weather tonight on Pulse at 11.
That's our local pulse right up to the moment. Next on the CBS Evening News, you'll see film reports on the opening of those NATO meetings in Paris, the opening of steel negotiations in Pittsburgh. A new Canadian flag is displayed in Toronto, and there's a shortage of Santa Claus.
Direct from our newsroom in New York, this is the CBS Evening News with Walter Cronkite and Marvin Kalb in Washington, Roger Mudd in Washington, Stanley Levy in Pittsburgh, Eric Severide in Washington, Charles Von Fremd in Washington, and Robert Trout in New York.
Good evening. The United States underlined the rapidly deteriorating situation in Vietnam today with an urgent appeal to our NATO